Got a cracker of sesh this evening for all you listeners tuning in tonight. This is Up Late with GB, so stay tuned as we have Nigel in the studio. What's up, bro? How are ya? This evening, sitting right here at the desk, it's the one and only Nigel. Welcome to the show, bro. Let's dive right into it. Now, bro, you know how the digital media game works these days. The internet is completely flooded with people chasing numbers, dropping fake personas, and watering down the whole culture. What's your take on this particular issue?
Hey, bro. Thanks for having me on the show. It's an honor. That's a good question there, bro. Digital media and in today's internet, it's the fucking new millennium. Everybody's on there, you know. It's just, it's the new way of doing things, you know. Everything's phone, computers, digital media, the old days of, having connections, actually playing an instrument and stuff is slowly going out the window. You can do everything. You can generate your own beats. You can get your own lyrics out there. It's all about persona. It's all about, you know, fucking, um, image and getting, numbers, who's got the most friends and stuff like that these days. If you can't get your stuff out on the internet, you're going to struggle these days, Um, but it has its good and its bads too, people can do things themselves, people can get things out there, people can advertise, everybody's on some sort of social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even now what we've got X, you can create your own AI girlfriend these days. The days of, interaction, sex, actually physically going out and, physically doing the deed's going to be out, mate. Like, it's going to be like cyber helmets, brain, interaction and telepathic talking and visuals and stuff like that. It's taken off. You know, even, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, fuck, you know, it's just, but it has its bads too, like cyberbullying and, the cyber security's got to get strong, people breaking through walls, stealing identities and stuff like that, there's some fucked up shit like that too, bro, like, but, the good sides is, people can get their own shit out there, they can work, and it's where you make the money these days, working the 9 to 5 these days is bare minimal. It's all about numbers and looks and, you got AI format, to do your face. You can get better eyes, better hair, better brows, You can make yourself look like your favorite, celebrity. You know, all the news is on there. It's just these days it's your phone and it's your computer. But obviously, bro, it's taken off by storm for you. Yeah, like I'm proud of you, bro. Yeah. And it's a podcast and stuff now and the show and you're pumping some tunes and yeah, it's awesome, bro. Um, off the support. Yeah, I've been writing some stuff myself. On the quiet. Might bring out an album later this year. Um, it's probably not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but everyone, has their genders. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, digital media and the internet is crazy, bro. It's like, yeah, it's great. Um, yeah, thank you for having me on the show, bro. It was an honor. Um, happy to do it again sometime if you need to.
That's perfect, bro. Next question I've got is what's your inspiration for the music you're writing at the moment, and how do you think AI tools have or haven't helped the music industry?
Another good question, bro. You're on fire tonight. Um, it's a pleasure. Bro, what's inspired me to write is my friends and family. Um, I write a lot about things that have happened in my life, um, lessons that I've learned, and basically what people want to hear. Um, yeah. And obviously I have the support of, you know, my, my friends, my family, my kids. They give me inspiration. Um, yeah. AI tools, they have helped me. All my lyrics though are all self-written from me alone. There's no, AI lyrics involved. It's, all from my head and my personal experiences. Um, yeah. I like, these days, AI is helped by, people can create their own videos to their songs, their own album covers. Um, yeah, they can do different beats. But it also has, it also has its, fucking bad points too, bro. Like, you know, in the long run, it could cost people, record companies their jobs. Um, you know, the government's going to end up playing with, you know, everyone's money, people, you know, it's going to be classed as self-employment and government always want a fucking taste or a chunk of everything that everyone does. That's the downfall of it. Once they get onto it, it's going to slowly destroy the music industry. Yeah, the days of CDs and, everyone going out waiting for that day for a CD to release and get to the music store 9 a.m. in the morning to grab their favorite band CD or whatever, that doesn't happen anymore. It's just download it. Um, but the good points are, you got all these social media networks where, fucking you're whacking on TikTok and fucking Facebook and you can directly send it to your mates and, it's an instant 3 seconds and it's downloaded into your playlist and you strum it out of your car, It's like yours, bro. I've downloaded many of your songs, bro. I've subscribed and, you know, fuck, I blare yours out of my car on my way to, on my way to work and stuff in the morning. I love your shit, bro. Um, it's awesome. But yeah, that's my inspiration, is my life experiences and, it's the only little bit left of music where, you know, you can truly feel it. Like it's life experience. You create your words, you make it flow. It's a talent, bro, to write your own music, you gotta get the words right. You gotta get the rhythm. You gotta stay in the same, focus, run like, it's gotta flow all the way through, bro. Um, it's gotta have rhythm, you know, um, a lot of people need a beat, you gotta have skill, to do your own videos and stuff, to put to your songs. Um, yeah. So hopefully that answers the question. But yeah, yet again, it has its pros and it has its cons in life. Um, yeah. All right, bro.
Awesome response, bro. And I appreciate the support you have shown is insane. And once again, bro, thanks for coming on the show tonight. And maybe we should do a collab next in saying that. What's your thoughts on the recent collab with Dreamtime Warrior? Like, how insane is that intro leading to the countdown in the song, bro?
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Love to do a collab with you, bro. Anytime. It'd be an honor, bro. Right. What I've thought about my boy fucking Dreamtime's new single, Dreamtime Vibe, that he dropped today. Hella cool. Great beat, great lyrics. He's going far, bro. He's going far. Yeah, my boy, he's off tap. Great things are going to come to him if he keeps producing some nasty ass beats. And yeah, I've collabed with him once before. We've done a song together, just never released it. And yeah, he's going places, that guy. He's working hard. He's my boy. Known him for a long time, bro. And it'd be fucking awesome doing a collab with you. So everybody, get out there and subscribe and support GB6666. And yeah, throw a like for my bro, Ghosted.
Thanks, bro. Well, thanks for being on Tonight's episode of Up Late with GB. It's been a pleasure, bro. And keep doing what you do, bro. And I'd love to have you join in again, bro. Maybe for the first episode of Raw Heavy Talk. I'll get you and Dreamtime in together for that episode. And for the listeners out there, every second Saturday late evening we'll be introducing up Late Raw Heavy Talk. It's gonna be a ripper of an episode. Unfiltered and just real raw heavy talk. Thanks again, Nigel aka AMR ST2U, for coming on Tonight's show.
Thanks for having me, bro. It was a pleasure. Anytime. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yep. So everybody, get out there, check out GB666, subscribe, like, new content. Yeah, I will be putting some new music out shortly, and there should be a new album in the next 2 to 3 months. So stay tuned, everyone. And yet again, it was a pleasure, bro. Loving the show, loving your work. Until next time. See you, bro. And I forgot, for everyone out there, stay fucking ghosted.
And stay tuned. Coming up, we got some major news coming out of the metal world. We will be right back after this short break. What's up, GB666 crew? It's your host, GB, and you're locked into Up Late with GB, bringing you the loudest, heaviest news from the metal world whenever you need it. We've got huge news coming in just days before one of the most anticipated drops of the year. Devil Driver are back, and they're not holding anything back. Just a few days before they unleash their 11th studio album, these guys have hit us with a brand new music video for the record's title track, Strike and Kill. That full album drops this Friday, July 10th, right via Napalm Records. If you thought Devil Driver have slowed down even a little bit after all these years, think again. This one sounds like pure fire. And if that wasn't enough to get your horns up, they're hitting the road hard in support of this beast. The Strike and Kill tour kicks off August 14th down in San Diego, California. From there, they're tearing right across most of the western United States before wrapping the whole run back home in Anaheim. So keep your eyes peeled, grab your copy Friday, and get ready to catch them live if they roll through your neck of the woods. Upcoming Australian tours: Iron Maiden and Megadeth. The metal legends have announced an upcoming Australian tour, Cradle of Filth and Devil Driver. Their highly anticipated joint Australian tour is currently rolling through July dates, promising blistering shows for Aussie fans' metal underground news. Fear Factory. The industrial metal heavyweights are slated to return for an Australian run. Local acts. Adelaide's I Choose Violence released their new EP and Enemy to life itself and are celebrating with an album release show on July 25th at Jive Adelaide Metal Brainstorm. The German metal veterans announced their upcoming studio album, Nightfall, which will be released in spring 2027 via Reigning Phoenix Music. Metal Accept shares new recording of Balls to the Wall, featuring Rob Halford, Matthias Jabs, and Rex Brown German/American heavy metal legends Accept celebrate 50 years of pure power by bringing together the scene's A-list musicians for a landmark release. Teutonic Titans 1976 to 2026 stands as a definitive statement of the band's legacy, forged in steel and driven by unmistakable riffs. Arriving September 4th, 2026 via Napalm Records. Well, that's it for tonight's metal news. I am GB, signing off for the night. Thanks for listening. Until next time, stay ghosted.